Welcome to Ruth Ukeme's channel.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to be sharing with you another important hack a mom should have. Whatever I'm sharing on this channel is what I use and it works for me. That is why I'm sharing it. When I had my first baby, he was a thumb sucker. He sucks thumb a lot, thick. So it continued. Whenever he fell sick, one major issue I had is cough. He will always be coughing, and that cough would not go until he takes antibiotics. Reason being that whenever he's crawling, you know children that crawls, and he will be laying his hand on the ground, then he will now suck it. It gave me serious problem. I had issues with that, so I was thinking of ways to stop that. First of all, I used his socks. Sorry, this is what I did. I put his hand inside the socks, covered it. Not this baby, my first baby. Covered it like this. His two hands will be covered with his socks or whatever. You will still see that he will be sucking it even with the socks. He will be sucking his fingers even with the socks. So at a point I had to stop wearing the socks because he kept on sucking his thumb. We continued. Whenever he's sucking, I will remove the hand, but he didn't stop. So one day, a day like that, a thought came into my heart. I said, let me try it. By then he was about let me say 6 to 7 months. So that thought came into my heart. I said, let me try it. What is that? The thought came into my heart that I should use sellotape and cover his hands. I should use sellotape and cover his hands. You know, not this sellotape. This is the one I currently have in my house. But this is not the one I used. I used it to sellotape his hand properly from the base here to the top here. I did it like 3 to 4 times. So I used these scissors to cut it. So it would be right to say that I stopped my baby from thumb sucking with scissors and sellotape. I want you to try it. It might work for you. Remember I said covering his hands with socks didn't work. So I had to try this one and the sellotape. So what I did, sorry. What I did is that I bought the sellotape, used it to cover his hands, his thumb, and then use the scissors to cut it off. Whenever he puts the hand in his mouth to suck, the tongue will be slippery. Sorry, don't shout. The tongue will be slippery. He will start crying. He disturbed me. He will put it again. The tongue will be slippery. He will remove it in frustration. He will be crying. I will still insist. He will be crying. He will put it again. In fact, let me tell you, this took us 3 days. I was able to stop him from sucking his thumb in 3 days using this method I'm sharing with you. So he will do that, he will bring it out, he will cry. I will breastfeed him. That was how we did it. The first day, whenever he puts it in his mouth, at a point, the sellotape will be weak because saliva would have entered and the gum will be weak. It will pull off. When it pulls off, I will clean his hand and still use another new sellotape and wrap it again. This will continue. Whenever I want to bathe him, the sellotape will remove. I will wash his hand. After bathing him, I will dry the hand again and cover it with sellotape. So for 3 good days, his finger, this particular thumb, the two of them, because if this one is free, he will put it. If I sellotape this one and this one is free, he will put this one. So I had to gum sellotape the 2 of them. So in 3 days, after 3 days, the thing stopped. I noticed that he no longer puts his thumb in his mouth because within the 3 days, it has registered in his heart that he can no longer suck his thumb, so he stopped. That was how I combated thumb sucking in my first baby. This using sellotape and scissors worked for us. So that was how that one stopped. Then when I had this baby, he started thumb sucking again. Ha! I was very, 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 very upset and troubled because I didn't want to experience what I experienced with my first baby. That kind of cough. You will see the cough that it will be as if the cough is drawing. He will cough and vomit everything. I said no, I would not experience that with this baby. So from onset, from when I gave birth to him and I noticed he started sucking his thumb, I started covering his hands with socks, started covering his both hands with socks. If he put his mouth in his hand in his mouth, we will remove it. I will remove it. His brother will remove it. His dad, whoever sees him putting his hand in his mouth will remove it. So with time, it took us time of covering his hands with socks. If this particular socks gets soaked, we bring another one, cover it. And with time, he stopped his own. So with this my baby, he was able to stop thumb sucking with socks. With my first child, he was able to stop thumb sucking with just this. Remember, using the sellotape, not this one, the transparent one, the transparent one, because if you use this one is paper sellotape, it will not work. Remember I said I use the transparent sellotape, the one that is like nylon, transparent. That is the one I used. I used this one for this video, for the purpose of this video, because I didn't see that one. So wrap his thumb with this, and then endure the discomfort, the disturbance the baby will be giving you. I told you mine lasted for 3 days, and in 3 days he was able to forget thumb sucking completely. Thumb that he has been sucking since I gave birth to him. He was able to forget it in 3 days because I insisted. Omo, the trouble no be small. The kind wahala he gave me, the boy gave me, no be small. But he was able to stop it because I insisted. Whenever he's crying, instead I'll put breast in his mouth, he'll be sucking. Then for 3 days, I was able to stop that from sucking for him. So mothers, try this, and if it works for you, let me know. Or if there was any other method you used to combat thumb sucking in your child, if there was any method you used to stop your baby from thumb sucking, do well to write it in the comment section so that other mothers will learn. Please, please, please like, subscribe, and comment on my post. Thank you, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Say bye. See you next time. Say I love you.